Agile methodologies. What is Agile methodology? Agile methodology is an iterative approach to software development that emphasizes flexibility, collaboration, and customer feedback. It focuses on delivering small incremental releases and adopting to changing requirements. What are the core values of Agile Manifesto? Core The four core values of the Agile Manifesto are individuals and interactions over processes and tools, working software over comprehensive documentation, customer collaboration over contract negotiation, responding to change over following a plan. What are the principles of Agile Manifesto? The 12 principles of Agile Manifesto include customer satisfaction, welcoming changing requirements, delivering working software frequently, collaboration between business people and developers, face-to-face communication, sustainable development, continuous attention to technical excellence, simplicity, self-organizing teams, regular reflections, adopting to change, and delivering working software as the primary measure of the progress. What are the different agile methodologies? Some common agile methodologies include Scrum, Kanban, extreme programming, lean, feature-driven development, and Crystal. Explain Scrum in Agile methodology. Scrum is an agile framework that divides the project into time-boxed iterations called sprints. It involves roles such as product owner, Scrum master, and development team, and ceremonies like sprint planning, daily stand-ups, sprint review, and sprint retrospective. What are the roles in Scrum and their responsibilities? The roles in Scrum are product owner, represents the stakeholders and defines the product backlog. Scrum Master facilitates the Scrum process and removes impediments. Development team, self-organizing cross-functional team responsible for delivering increments of work. Explain the concept of a product backlog in Scrum. The product backlog is a prioritized list of features, enhancements, bug fixes, and other work items that need to be addressed in the product. It is managed and prioritized by the product owner. What is a sprint in Scrum? A sprint is a time box iteration typically lasting 2 to 4 weeks, during which a potentially shippable product increment is created. It begins with sprint planning and ends with the sprint review and sprint retrospective. Explain the concept of Kanban in Agile methodology. Kanban is an agile framework that visualizes the workflow and limits work in progress. To optimize the flow of work, it aims to continuously improve efficiency and delivery by managing the flow of tasks on a Kanban board. Explain the concept of extreme programming in Agile methodology. Extreme programming is an agile framework that emphasizes engineering practices such as pair programming, test-driven development, continuous integration, collective code ownership, and frequent releases. How does Agile methodology handle changing requirements? Agile methodology embraces changing requirements by welcoming customer feedback and adopting to evolving needs throughout the development process. It prioritizes delivering value early and frequently, allowing for flexibility in response to change. What is the definition of done in Agile methodology, and why is it important? Definition of done in the Agile methodology defines the criteria that must be met for a user story to be considered complete. It helps ensure that each increment of work meets the expected quality standards before being delivered. What is the purpose of sprint review in Scrum? The sprint review is a Scrum ceremony held at the end of each sprint where the development team presents the completed work to the stakeholders. It provides an opportunity for feedback and collaboration, allowing stakeholders to inspect the product, increment, and make necessary adjustments. How do you handle technical debt in Agile projects? Technical debt in Agile projects can be addressed through regular refactoring, code reviews, and prioritizing technical tasks in the product backlog. It is essential to strike a balance between delivering new features and maintaining code quality to avoid accumulating excessive technical debt. What are some common challenges faced in Agile projects, and how do you overcome them? Common challenges in agile projects include managing changing requirements, maintaining team communication, addressing technical debt, and scaling agile practices across large teams or organizations. These challenges can be overcome through effective collaboration, continuous improvement, and adherence to agile principles and practices. Explain the concept of continuous integration in agile projects. Continuous integration in agile projects involves frequently integrating code changes into a shared repository and running automated tests to detect integration issues early. It helps ensure that the software is always in a deployable state and facilitates rapid feedback and collaboration among team members. What is the role of the retrospectives in the agile projects? Retrospectives in agile projects are meetings held at the end of each sprint to reflect on the team's performance, identify areas for improvement, and discuss potential changes to the process. They promote a culture of continuous learning and adaptation, leading to increased team effectiveness and productivity. How do you scale agile practices for large projects or organizations? Scaling agile practices for large projects or organizations involves implementing frameworks like scaled agile framework, large scale scrum, disciplined agile delivery, or nexus. These frameworks provide guidance and structures for coordinating multiple agile teams and aligning them towards common objectives. Explain the concept of agile maturity levels and how do you assess them. Agile maturity levels represent the degree to which an organization has adopted agile principles and practices. They can be assessed using frameworks like the Agile Maturity Model or by evaluating factors such as team collaboration, stakeholder engagement, and continuous improvement initiatives. What are some metrics commonly used to measure agile project success? Common metrics used to measure agile project success include velocity, sprint burn down, lead time, cycle time, defect density, customer satisfaction, and business value delivered. These metrics provide insights into team performance and product quality and overall project health.